What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, man. First of all, I want to say my analytics show that 90% of y'all are not subscribed. That's kind of stupid. Press that subscribe button. We're doing Tom MacDonald week. You don't want to miss that. 2 videos each day. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Enjoy. What's up, every fucking body? Welcome back to video 9 of Hangover Gang week, man. Like I said in the previous video, first part of the week I was doing requests. Video 1 to 7 is gonna be requests. 8 to 14 are just videos that I wanted to check out, because videos that throughout this channel journey, Hangover Gang channel journey that I'm done. Now I made it seem like this is a Hangover Gang channel, but that's not true. I'm a Stan the man. No, man, but throughout this journey, whenever I type in Tom MacDonald to find one of the requests y'all did, there are songs that I encountered that I was like, man, I hope somebody is gonna request this, because this thumbnail looks crazy. Fake Woke is just a cool name for a song, and I want to know what he has to say about that concept, just like I did No Lives Matter. And to be honest, No Lives Matter, I just did that, is one of the best Tom MacDonald tracks that I've ever heard. The things that he said in there, that was just fucking crazy. And now I'm gonna check out Fake Woke, just because I encountered it a lot and I was like, man, and I can't click it, I can't listen to it, because none of y'all requested it. And when I listen to it and I like it, so I'm gonna put it on repeat, then someone is gonna say, man, you should check out Fake Woke, and I can't do that anymore. So I'm limited to what I can see about from Tom MacDonald, because I need to see it with you guys first. That's why we are right here, right now. We are gonna check out Fake Woke. If you have any requests that we can check out starting from next Monday, because the videos right now are set in stone. If you have any requests, comment them down in the comment section and I'm gonna do them ASAP. I always say add it to the list when I add something to the list, and then you know it's coming eventually. So yeah, man, if you like the video, please like the video. If you really like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel out a lot. I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for watching the video, and I just want to thank you for you. Thank you for watching Fake Woke, Tom MacDonald. Let's go.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
Fucking true. Fucking true. Thank you.
Crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing STANReax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponential.
That's also true, man. That is just also true. When Eminem came out, everybody was like, man, you're promoting drugs and you can't do that, and all of that crap, and everybody was hating on. There were petitions to get Eminem removed from the music industry. There were rallies outside of his hotel rooms just because of the things he spoke about. And right now, everybody's sipping on cups of lean like it's normal and stuff like that. That ain't normal. Don't promote that stuff. You're killing people while trying to make money. That is just so fucking crazy, man.
And Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing STANReax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American.
He has a point, man. He has a point. Talking bad about Eminem is kind of against my religion, because, yeah. Also, that never really, when Eminem said, if you vote for Trump, I don't need you as a fan, something like that. That never hit or hurt me, because I'm not American and I have nothing to do with American politics. But I was always like, man, what are you doing? I just don't really get that. But yeah, man, you also have to admit that Marshall is just getting older and older and older, and he was 47, I think, at the time when he said that about Trump. And I'm not in that phase in life yet. So I don't know, maybe when I'm 47, I'm gonna be like, man, of course he said that. Just right now, 29, 47, I don't really get it. And I don't really get why he should have been involved like that. But in another song that was probably released after this one, it was like, yeah, Eminem said, yeah, I did say that about Trump, but if you're still here, I really like you because, I thank you for still being here, even if whatever side you support. Uh, Eminem kind of apologized for that, so yeah. Just don't talk about Marshall anymore.
Murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children, we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now.
That's just fucking true, man.
Walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race.
I'm not gonna talk about freeing the slaves. That's a part of history that should have never happened. But you should look into as to why they freed the slaves. Because it was not for humanitarian purposes. There are people till this day still earning millions because they freed the slaves. And that is the only reason why they freed the slaves. That's just so fucking crazy to me. I never knew that. I always thought, if somebody would have asked me 5 years ago, why did they free the slaves 200 or 250 years ago, I would have said, yeah, why not? What stupid question is that? Of course they freed the slaves because it was fucking wrong. But you have to realize that had been going on for 400 years. 400 years, slavery was just normal to the people back then. How brutal and how savage it is to us, and how brutal and how savage it is to the slaves, or it was to the slaves. For the masters, it was just normal. That was just life. And I always thought that they freed the slaves because that's just inhumane to do that to any living soul. But the reason why they freed the slaves is actually very disturbing till this day. You should look into that. I saw there was this guy who made a documentary about it, and this guy on Facebook who is like a journalist, but he doesn't really work for the news or whatever. He just finds stuff out and then posts them on YouTube or Facebook. But you should check that out. If you ever encounter that video, or if I ever encounter that video, I'm gonna share it on my YouTube page or my Facebook page, because that just comes to show how fucked planet Earth is, or how fucked human society is, man.
Association, all our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was...
That's just so fucking true, man. Also, a year and a half ago, you couldn't realize, I said this in another video as well, and I'm not gonna go as deep into it as I went in the last video, but you couldn't realize people being blocked, and the fact that people are being blocked and banned on 3 different social media platforms, and that those 3 social media platforms all decided to start banning people for hate speech is very disturbing, because that just confirms that there's an underlying... Normally that would have been 3 companies, but the fact that they started to ban people on the exact same day shows that they're not 3 different companies. They just want you to think that they're 3 different companies, but they're not.
What they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself.
Wow. Wow. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Fucking hell. Where is this guy? What is going on in Tom's head? How does he come up with this stuff? Because he doesn't come up with it, but he finds a way to say everything. He doesn't miss a fucking thing, man. That's so fucking cool.
And call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase.
Using violence to make peace isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try to be a virgin. It's just fucking... That's true. Violence
to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy. Say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
That's what I said. I don't know if it was this video or the previous one, but the previous one. I said, Tom, I want to see Tom with his notepad, you know? He's just gonna sit there with his notepad and go la 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 la, and then go with his pen like, what is gonna piss off the most people? In this video, it's like, okay, feminism used to be the most righteous of fights. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I can also piss off some people by saying something stupid. I don't trust anything that bleeds for 5 days and doesn't die. That was a joke. The rest was true. I know me doing this is gonna get me some backlash because, oh, I thought you were a stan and now you're just following wherever the views take you. And in a part that's true, I'm not gonna lie. But I would never give Tom this much light of day if he didn't speak to me. And everybody, I'm not Tom. Tom is not me. I am Tom, but not that Tom. My name is also Tom. But if he was wrong about 80% of the things he says, I wouldn't be so drawn to him. And I am a very critical guy, I'm also not from America, so there's a big gap. He's all, I don't know if I think he's in America right now, but he was born in Canada, but whatever. But there's a big gap between me and Tom. The way he looks, the way I look, the way I'm grown, I grew up, the way he grew up, where he lives, I live. Everything about us is, we don't have a lot of similarities. But the things he says are just so fucking true that I can't help but be drawn to him and listen to a song and can't wait for the next song to start, because it's stuff like this that if he would say 80% of the things wrong, I would call him out on 80% of all the things he says wrong. But it's just not, man. It just stays in his lane and he says what he sees, and he says it in a way that anybody can understand it, and I just respect the hell out of that, man. That's just so fucking cool, in my opinion, and in yours opinion, obviously, because Tom Hangover Gang is just, that's just so fucking crazy, man. The community that he's building is just crazy, man. So yeah, man, fake woke. I like this one. I like this one. I also liked to go check that one out. The All Lives Matter. That one was fucking crazy. Of No Lives Matter. That one was fucking crazy. Yeah. I want to thank you for watching the video. After Sunday, I'm gonna start doing requests again. So if you have any requests, comment them down in the comment section. Make sure that I haven't done them already. And how can you do that? It's very easy. Few simple steps that you have to take. Step 1, watch all the videos that I've done, and that's it. So yeah, man, thank you for your time. Watch, click the like button if you like the video. If you really like the video, tap the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.